Hi, my name is Davida, and I'm a teaching artist with PS Arts. This lesson is a follow-up to my previous video on how to create a wheel throne form. My inspiration for that video was the masterful pottery created in ancient Greece. In addition to being functional, Greek pottery was beautiful. These various vessels were used for cooking, storing, transporting, serving food, and drinks. These exquisite vessels were illustrated with motifs that were ornamental as well as educational. Motifs symbolized life in ancient Greece, ranging from legends of deities, gods, and goddesses to sporting events. For this lesson, we're going to draw a vessel inspired by ancient Greek pottery. The supplies you're going to need are 2 pieces of plain white paper, a pencil, a sharpener, and an eraser. Okay, the first step is to look at the handout of the ancient Greek vessels and then choose a shape that you really like and you want to try to draw. So using the whole sheet of paper, you want it large. And this is an example of a completed first step. Okay. Once you finish drawing your shape, draw lines to divide your vessel into areas that you'll fill with motifs. Motifs are symbols that are important to you. Here are some examples of motifs and symbols. Use your blank piece of paper, your second piece of paper, to practice drawing some of your own. Here are some samples of motifs. Label your motifs on the practice paper. This one represents family. This one represents my 3 dogs and 6 cats. This one represents growing food in our garden. This one represents making art. You can now start filling in the open spaces with your motifs. You should continue to add your motifs until the vase is completely covered. 3rd graders, if you have colored pencils, you can use them instead of regular pencil to color in all these areas. 4th and 5th graders, I'd like for you to practice shading. You should have a focal point where the most direct light is hitting the vessel. Start with softer lines near the focal point. Then the further away you get from the focal point, the darker the lines. Here's an example of a finished piece. And the final shaded piece, you can see the light source is right in here where the lightest area is, and the further away from the lighted area around the sides, it gets darker. And in attendance today was Miss Greta and Sadie.